What is going on, guys? My name is Forge here on this channel, Mr. Supply Drops. Today, I wanted to talk about Halloween events in games. Now, I really wanted to talk about this not just because, well, it's October at this point, but also, this is just always my favorite time to play games. It really is. I mean, this time, and then towards the winter months and stuff with Christmas events, that's also fantastic, but something about the Halloween events in games is just so amazing. Now, not all Halloween events, of course, sometimes they absolutely the bed and aren't as good as they maybe were in previous years or whatever, depending on the game, but I think overall they are usually some of the best events or the best seasons, depending on the kind of game you're playing, that they have in games. Now, the games in particular that I'm talking about when it comes to this is Overwatch. That is the first one right there. That is probably the very first game that I played that actually had a full Halloween event. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, all the older Call of Duty games, I don't think actually had anything like that until after Overwatch came out and stuff like that. Until around maybe Call of Duty World War II was the first time they had some sort of Halloween event, because I know they did do that. But regardless, Overwatch is the main experience that pops into my brain when I think about a Halloween event in a video game. And this is the reason that I was pushing for loot boxes to come back so badly, because this was amazing. I remember the first day that this came out, alright? I remember seeing the trailer with friends. We were just watching it on my phone, and it was just a fantastic looking thing. It was just so exciting to see all the different skins that you could earn, the brand new game mode, and I know it wasn't that exciting, and the fact that they brought it back a million times at Junkenstein's Revenge, it's not really that exciting nowadays, but back then it was, and seeing these Halloween skins were so fantastic. Halloween skins are just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because the game just doesn't take itself as serious when they drop these kinds of skins, or it's just the fact that it's costumes, or they just, something about that. Think of Skull Trooper, for example. Like, regardless of if it's during the Halloween season or not, like, that's a cool looking skin. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the types of skins that they can do during these events are always just peak, absolute peak. Something about them is just so great. But I remember seeing that. We went home later and we just absolutely grinded that game. That was such a fun time. Something about the fall season, the leaves on the trees falling, so it's cool outside, you know, the summer's over and pretty much, you know, it's just a great time. And then all of a sudden you're grinding out some games with friends and grinding for these amazing skins. And again, that's why I was pushing for loot boxes, because we could earn them back then, and it was so much more fun to earn them. Now they just throw them in the shop, and it's really not that exciting until recently. Well, not that recently, it was actually last year. With Modern Warfare 2 this is probably the only positive thing you'll ever hear me say about this game on this channel. That Halloween event was one of the best Call of Duty has ever had. This event was so good, I'll tell you why, because they actually put Halloween skins in the battle pass, so it was easily obtainable. You didn't have to spend $24 on a bundle and that's it. Like, you just buy the skin and that's it. At least in this case, you actually had to earn it in a way. I mean, you could buy through it, but I don't do that. I grind through it, and it gives me something to work towards throughout the season. It's almost like getting loot boxes and stuff in that sense. Like, you can still earn everything pretty much, or most of the stuff. Obviously, there were still skins exclusive to the shop that I was not going to buy, but regardless, there was a lot of skins that I could get now for free. And yes, the battle pass for me is, well, it wasn't originally free, I guess. I'd spent like $10 way back in Modern Warfare 2019, and I've just been getting the same COD points back from the battle pass from completing it ever since then. So it's pretty much free to me though, because I just buy it every single season with the same COD points that I've had for a very long time now. And that right there opens up the possibility for more players to actually get access to these skins, and it makes it a lot more fun. And then this year with Modern Warfare 3, they did the same thing, and I'm so happy that they did, because these skins are also awesome. I mean, they got Michael Myers in this one, for God's sakes. I mean, come on, like, that's pretty awesome to see. And to me, it's free. To a lot of people, it's cheap too. $10 for all of this stuff. Like, even if you didn't have access to that, it's actually not that bad. But point is, I'm not trying to advertise the battle pass now. The point is, these kinds of skins have so much creative freedom, and I don't know, for me, maybe it's just for me because I really do enjoy the Halloween season, that fun, spooky theme, like spooky stuff, but it's not real, so it's fun, and it's not actually scary. It's just fun, scary. You know what I mean? Anyways, point is though, Fortnite is another game that had an amazing Halloween event. It was called Fortnitemares, and only the first two were really that good. After that, they kind of just went down the drain, but still, the first two, the 2017 event and the 2018 event, were really good. I mean, the 2017 one was pretty basic, but the game was very basic at that time as well. Yeah, they dropped 2 skins, you know, the legendary Skull Trooper and then the legendary Ghoul Trooper. They're not actually legendary, they're epic skins in terms of rarity, but they're legendary in terms of their reputation, because those were skins that people wanted for a very long time until they eventually did bring them back. I remember seeing this Halloween event was so hyped with this skin that when they put the Skull Trooper in the Season 6 cinematic trailer for the game, people were losing their mind over it. I mean, that's a different time. I don't think people would get that excited over a Fortnite skin nowadays, but still, cool times, man. It was a fun time, and it was because of how legendary that event was. And then, the 2018 one that happened during that same season that they teased the Skull Trooper, well, they had a whole battle pass with Halloween-themed skins. They had a couple different places around the map. They had the whole season themed with the darkness theme, so that, to me, that's Halloween-themed, and it was just a fun time. I mean, this background right here, not just this background, but this background too. These 2 backgrounds are so iconic to me, and they just scream a fun time. That's all I'm saying. How can I forget the pumpkin launcher, man? This was a really awesome, iconic Halloween event, and I don't know what it is. Rainbow Six Siege is also another game that usually has a very good Halloween event. It's called Doctor's Curse, and it's basically, well, I mean, it has a whole bunch of Halloween skins that, you could earn, not all of them, of course. Well, you can, technically, but there's no way you're gonna get enough currency by the end of the event. But if you save up throughout the year, which is what I've been doing for the last couple of months, saving up my renown, and then I can spend it on all the packs and everything, you can get a good amount of stuff, and that's what I'm going to be doing when they drop their 2024 Halloween event, whenever that happens. But either way, the main thing with this event is their Doctor's Curse LTM. It's almost like hide and seek, but where the monsters can kind of fight back. It's monsters versus hunters, so one team runs in after about 10 seconds of the monsters hiding, and then you run in and you have to find them. Thing is with that is it was a lot of fun, but unfortunately in recent times there was like this one room that people would hide in, and there was like a meta basically where all the monsters would just hide in one room and then they would just throw down their traps, and it was impossible pretty much for the hunters to win, which was quite annoying and ruined the entire mode. So hopefully they fix that this year. I would not be entirely surprised if they did not. It's Ubisoft at the end of the day, but you know, maybe they do, hopefully they do, because they kept adding new monsters every year, which are all based off of current operators in the game. But overall, it's a great event. I just hope that they fix that one thing. It was even better before, and I do enjoy playing it. I enjoy completing the challenges in order to get free packs and stuff like that. You get the Halloween skins from playing that mode every week. You can complete one weekly challenge in order to do that. Usually it's things like play 3 games or win 3 matches or something, which I hope it's not winning, because when it's winning, it becomes a little too sweaty. I'm gonna be real. For an LTM that's just supposed to be fun, people try a little too hard. But anyways, these seasons, these events are just so good. Like, you can't even say it's just nostalgia for me, because I'm enjoying the Modern Warfare 3 season, which is a Halloween-themed season, right now. They have a whole bunch of this stuff in the game right now, and it's not in the past. So is it nostalgia? Absolutely not. I mean, I just had a good time with it. I think that they have so much freedom with these different events, and I think that's why that it makes it so good. Well, not only that, but it's just a fun time. It's a fun experience, the darkness of Halloween, the whole pumpkins, skeletons, all that stuff. To me, that's a lot of fun. So having that in my games and being able to get cool skins that look awesome, and if I can earn them for free, it's even better. It's just a great time. Yeah, I think I've repeated myself, used a lot of the same words: great, amazing, Halloween, those types of words throughout the entire video, so I apologize for that. But you know what? It's just a great time. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I think it's gone on long enough. What do you guys think about Halloween events and games? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As I said, those are the games that I pretty much have been enjoying when it comes to those kinds of events. Overwatch, which I don't really play too much anymore because all the skins are in the shop nowadays, which is boring regardless. Back then, they were fun, and you know, you could earn them and stuff like that. Fortnite, I don't really care for the Fortnitemares event as much, but they are still kind of fun when they do some stuff with that. But Call of Duty, surprisingly, out of all the games, is doing pretty well with it, man. They're doing some good stuff over there. They're doing a good job putting stuff in Warzone, and I'm enjoying that for sure. But anyways, that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.